Boss forced me to lie about a client deal, then tried to blame me when it collapsed. The first time I realized my boss wasn't the man he pretended to be, it was already too late. I'm Daniel, 29, from Denver. I work as a junior account manager in a logistics firm, and I've always been the kind of guy who double-checks every number. Even my hobby woodworking reflects that. Patience, precision, no shortcuts. My boss, Gregory, 45, was slick. Expensive suits, loud laughs at the bar, always talking about how he built everything from scratch. At first I admired him. He'd pat me on the back and say, "Kid, you've got potential." But there were cracks. He'd cut corners, exaggerate revenue numbers in meetings, and dismiss people who asked too many questions. The tension hit a breaking point with a huge contract in February. A European shipping company was considering us, and it could have brought in over $3 million annually. Gregory pulled me aside and told me to adjust some figures on our capacity report. Basically lie. I froze. He saw my hesitation and said, "Don't be naive, Danny. Everyone plays the game. Do it, or you'll look like you can't handle pressure." I caved. I justified it by telling myself maybe it wasn't a big deal. Maybe everyone really did do this. But when the client did their own due diligence, they discovered the discrepancies. Overnight, the deal collapsed. Gregory didn't just deny responsibility, he went nuclear. In a Monday meeting, in front of 20 colleagues, he slammed the report down and said, "Daniel misrepresented the numbers." I trusted him. My stomach dropped. I didn't explode. Instead, I went home, pulled out my emails and Slack messages, and carefully built a timeline. Screenshots of Gregory's exact instructions, even voice notes he'd sent me late at night. By Wednesday, I had a neat folder labeled "Cover My Ass." HR was shocked when I handed it over. 2 board members got involved. Gregory panicked. He started calling me at midnight, leaving frantic voicemails about how I'd misunderstood and that I was ruining his legacy. He even sent flowers to my apartment. It was obsessive, but the tide turned fast. By the end of March, Gregory was suspended. I was quietly reassigned to a new manager who actually thanked me for being thorough. The European client? They appreciated my honesty once they saw the receipts. They're considering reopening negotiations later this year. The funniest part: Gregory still sends me long, self-pitying emails from his personal Gmail. He insists I owe him loyalty because he gave me a chance. I used to think the worst betrayal came from a partner cheating. Now I know it's being stabbed in the back by someone who gambled with my name, thinking I'd stay quiet. And the first time I realized my boss wasn't the man he pretended to be, it was already too late.